Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we got so much to get into. I honestly do not know where to start. The Eagles lose to the Commanders. AJ Brown talking about at least we don't got to hear 17 and 0 no more. Dallas Goedert will miss multiple weeks with a shoulder injury. And yes, it was the no call face mask where he got hurt. Plus, Jonathan Gannon and his run defense is really a liability.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we scream and fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, like I said, a couple things I want to get into before we break down the game and Jonathan Gannon's horrible scheme and what I think could fix this run defense. Because if it don't get fixed, the Eagles can have problems. Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley again, Pollard and Zeke, all coming up. But before we get into it, Eagle Nation, the ones that were in the live stream with me, the ones that rock with the channel, the one that believe we are still going to be okay. Hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe. Also, ding that bell. We're trying to grow notification gang. Check the link in the description. It's a free app called a Chalkboard app, kind of like Discord. We got Android users finally in there. iPhone users, it's a free app. We talk Eagles behind the scenes. Let's get this out the way quick. Dallas Goedert expected to miss multiple weeks with a shoulder injury. Like I said, it was the no call, and it was a horrible call, but that's not why we lost. We got outmatched. When you have a team run 80 plays to your 40 plays, 40 minutes to your 90 minutes, you have more turnovers, you're going to lose. You're going to lose, and we still had chances. But Goddard's going to miss multiple weeks. Here I said he's not going on IR. That was earlier. Now he is on IR, so it's at least 4 weeks. My goodness, that's as bad of a loss as losing to the Washington Commanders. Actually, losing Goddard is worse because one loss still has us number one in the NFC by a half a game. Everybody loses to a bad team. I talked about it. It's how you respond. Talking about responding, AJ Brown was kind of relieved that this 17 and 0 talk is out the window. Now, he did say it's all about how you respond, and he wants to respond hard. Listen to his exact words after the game, right after the game.
What did you see there? I don't want to make any excuses. I think they play better than us tonight. And that shit happens sometimes, man. And it's just all about how you respond. I know guys got long faces, but me personally, of course I want to win, but now all this 17 and 0 shit over with. Now we gonna wake up and how you gonna respond? Man, it's all good, man. And you know what I'm saying? This is a game that we love to play, and sometimes you can hit in the mouth, and then how you respond, man. It comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you think you'll respond as this team?
I hope we respond. We get back up and start fighting back. And I feel like we will. We got good teammates in this locker room, a lot of vets. So.
Is that something that's part of it that you guys heard? 17-0, perfect season.
Well, that was it. You heard him. I do like the respond part, but I'm not so thrilled to minutes, 30 minutes, an hour after the game. He's talking about, well, at least we can't hear that 17 and 0 talk tomorrow. I kind of don't like that, but it is what it is. What I don't like more is how he played yesterday. 1 catch, 7 yards, but this was going under the radar a little bit. AJ Brown was limping around a lot last night. Ever since the first play where he caught that little 7-yard out route, he was limpy, gimpy, slow, on and off the field. Now, he did play 74% of the snaps, and no injury popped up. Still didn't pop up, but he didn't look right. He was literally limping, and he was MIA. You can't be MIA and then say what you said. Now, he had a great season so far, and I believe he still will go. But why did he check out? Like, I feel like it was just a mixture of a lot of bad things happening last night, but we'll get to the defense. I think the offense will slow down because of the defense as well. Play calling got to be better by Nick Sirianni and Shane Steichen. The run game got to be used in the first quarter. I don't care how good the Washington Commanders' run defense is. You got to stay balanced. 4 rushes in the first half, and then you want to try to get Miles Sanders going in the second, but he's cold, and it actually worked. Ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. But I still think the way the offense got slowed down was because of everything that happened on defense. And as much as we want to talk about the face mask, even the BG, roughing the passer, you don't win football games by fumbling 2 times in the last 9 minutes, especially when your defense is bad for 3 quarters. Eagles got to learn from this, period. Like I said, we got a lot of Russian teams coming up. Taylor, Saquon twice, Zeke and Pollard, and Henry. You got to fix it. Jordan Davis plays last night. Just say Jordan Davis plays last night. Well, we were on defense for 80 plays. He would only play 20. He wouldn't made that big of a deal, most likely. The fact of the matter is, the 5-2 scheme, especially without Jordan Davis, is not working, Gannon. You did the same thing against the Texans. You did it again against the Commanders, and you keep getting exposed. Plus, you want to drop Robert Quinn and Josh Sweat in coverage. If you're going to do that, then play the 4-3 defense. Have Nakobe Dean. Where is Nakobe Dean? There's no reason why we shouldn't be seeing more run blitzes. You are dropping Quinn and Sweat in coverage. You're playing Slay and Bradbury so far off. How do you expect anything to get done? Pick your things. If you're going to play them off, everybody else should be close. You're playing them off because you don't want to get beat over the top and you're throwing a lot of bodies to the run. You're not doing that, and you're still playing them back. Now, Darius Slay didn't show up either. Brown didn't show up on the offensive side. Slay didn't show up on the defensive side. He got cooked. The scheme had everybody on defense tired. So as much as I want to blame the players, to me, yesterday was the scheme, and the hard-headedness not to adjust at all. Here's one thing I got to say right now. Jonathan Gannon got passes from Eagle Nation, some of Eagle Nation, because a little bit of bad defense against the Texans, but we hold them to 17 and win. A little bit bad defense against Dallas, but we hold them to 17 and win. A little bit of bad defense against the Lions, but we win. Cardinals come back, but we win. This is the first time that the defense was the sole reason why we lost. Jalen Hurts, that pass to AJ, again, AJ wasn't playing. It fell in his hands. He let it get picked. Quez, it fell in his hands. He went ahead and fumbled. Hurts was good. Goedert, face mask, can't get mad at the fumble. The defense did us dirty. Did us dirty. If you look at the box score, Washington only ran for 3.1 yards per carry, but it's because we stopped the run in the fourth quarter and they kept doing it. That's why we had so many chances. Our defense came alive a little bit in the fourth quarter and gave us the ball back. And that's why the 3.1 looks like that. But they really ran all through the Eagles' defense. And it's the 5-2 scheme. It's playing soft coverage. It's not run blitzing. And it's you refusing to do it. And again, you got away with it because the Vikings the Vikings were down so bad they didn't want to run. And you held them to 8. Right? The Texans, second half, you held them to 17. Cowboys, you held to 17. Who else? Pittsburgh, you held under 17. Jaguars, you held to 21. But now it's getting worse, and you're not adjusting. Davis Mills and Tyler Heineke were able to execute drives where it's run, pass. run, pass, run, pass, run, pass. And the pass is so wide open because all the players are tired because of your scheme and because you're allowing 3rd and 2s, 3rd and 1s. The Washington Commanders had 21 third downs and converted a little bit more than half. They were like 54%, but 21 third downs? At one time, they were 10 of 13 on 3rd down because they're getting 3rd and manageable. You got no pass rush. You got no run blitz. You are just watching the game. And by watching the game, the players are watching the game. And they're on the field so long, 80 plays the 40 play. 80 plays the defense were on the field, 40 plays our offense was on the field. The defense was on the field for 40 plus minutes. The offense was on the field for 19 minutes. Gotta change. 4-3 defense, use more of your linebackers, play a little bit more man. This has to be done. And if Nick Sirianni or somebody don't step in after watching 2 games with the same game plan, the Texans and the Commanders played the Eagles the same. The Texans weren't good enough to keep it going. The Commanders were good enough to keep it going. If you don't see clear as day now, again, you might be saying to me, well, why do you think he's going to change now? Because he was getting away with it with wins. Nick Sirianni's like, I'm not going to tell him because we still won. Now you got to tell him because we lost badly, got embarrassed. All the main categories, time of possession, plays, yardage, everything was dominated, not just successful, dominated by the Washington Commanders, and that can't be allowed. This Eagles team still has the tools, the talent, the roster, the play. We have everything to be successful, and I'm not panicking. But this was not just a humble pie type game. This was a, y'all better come correct for the rest of the season, especially when it comes to the physicality, matching another team's physicality. BG said he's ready to take the challenge of stopping the run. These guys are ready to take it. It's up to the scheme to help them. Fletch don't want a 2-gap no more. He doesn't want to do it. Gannon, change. I never believed it was going to happen. I never thought it was a big deal to happen because we were winning games, leading the league in turnovers, this, that, and the third. But now every single team is going to attack us the same way. The same way. It's time to change. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all were killing it. I repeat, killing it in the live play-by-play. 1,800 people in here. I'm sorry we had to get that L. Help your boy out. Hit the like button. It goes a long way, and it's good juju for the Eagles. Subscribe and ding the bell. So when we do go live, which we're going to be doing a lot more with guest and solo, you know where, you know what I mean? You know. We out.